So Badminton World Championships action live from the Emirates Arena here in Glasgow. We are 2 semi-finals down. What a day it's been. Some of the best badminton from around the world here in Glasgow. We've got mixed doubles up for you next. The world #1 pair, the young stars from China, Zheng Siwei and Chen Qingchen. They're up against Mr. and Mrs. Adcock, the married couple pair from England. Well, you saw yesterday China, Indonesia, Hong Kong, England in one half of the draw. China, Indonesia, Hong Kong, China in the second half of the draw. We've got Indonesians already through, Ahmed and Natsia in tomorrow's final. Waiting for the winner of this match up next. Well, Chris and Gabby Adcock in their white kit making their way out to court. They look good in whites, don't they? Zheng Siwei and Chen Qingchen already out onto #1 court. Keen to get this mixed doubles semi-final started.
Have a good match.
So Eric Deroche, the umpire for this one.
Hi.
Apologies, Bert van Horenbeek, the umpire for this one.
Red. Red. It's black. This side? Chris also. Chris serves. Who receives? Zheng.
Well, the Chinese won the toss of the coin and elected this side of the court. Nearest us, the bottom of your screens, Chris Adcock for England will start with the opening serve. Let's take a look at our two pairs. First of all, Chen Qingchen. Well, so much to say about this rising star, still just 20 years of age, and what a rise to fame. It's been world #1 already, coming out of junior badminton just a year or so ago and rising straight to the top of mixed doubles with her partner Zheng Siwei from Zhejiang in China. So much success in world junior badminton for those two, and they're carrying it on into their senior game. Look at that. Straight games all week against some of the best players in mixed doubles. That quarter-final, Jordan and Susanto in just 37 minutes. So the English pair, the last Brits left in the entire competition. Mixed doubles from England, Gabrielle, Adcock from Leeds. They were up at #4 this week with the updated rankings. Her husband and mixed doubles partner, Chris Adcock from Leicester, 28 years of age. And they're delighted to have risen up to #4 in the world. They were 5 for quite some time. Slightly tougher week, that quarter-final yesterday in 65 minutes over Tang and Siwei of Hong Kong. 21-16 in the third, but a comfortable round 2 and round 3 win. They won't be too tired after this week. However, 5-0 in the head-to-head. Zheng and Chen lead. They met twice in the Dubai Superseries finals. They were in the same group and went through to meet the same pair later on in the competition. But Chen and Zheng haven't dropped a game to the Adcocks for quite some time. There's Eric Deroche, I mentioned. He's actually in the service judge chair, with Bert van Horenbeek umpiring this one.
Yeah, sure.
Well, last 5-0 in the head-to-head, the last 4 meetings, straight games every time for the Chinese pair, and the last time they met, 12 and 12. What do the Adcocks have to do today to get past these two?
Yeah, but they have to do what they normally do. They can't play in so many different ways. So, but they have to gain the initiative, especially against Qingchen and in the front court. So we'll have to see if they can manage to do that this time.
On my left, Chris Adcock, Gabrielle Adcock, England. Chris Adcock to serve to Zheng Siwei. Love all. Play.
Well, like I said, 5-0 in that head-to-head. I've even heard the Adcocks describe Qingchen and Siwei as the toughest mixed doubles pair they've ever faced.
Gabrielle Adcock challenges.
The Chinese were only 19 at the time. And the very first rally of this match already calls for a challenge. And making use of Hawkeye. Well, it wasn't the most exhausting of rallies, Chris. You can't need a rest just yet. That one was miles out.
Serve is over. One love. Play.
What's a rally already? Good lift off the net from Chris. Oh, it's brilliant from England.
Yeah, and we can see the fight for the initiative in the front court.
1-all.
Earlier on in the rally, Chris Adcock is challenging Qingchen at the net with great quality, but she plays just as great quality back.
Serve is over. 2-1. Serve is over. 2-all.
Well, another one long
Serve is
off
over.
the back line.
3-2.
A little adrenaline, perhaps. And no surprise, if there was ever a time to beat this pair from China, it's now in the World Championships semi-final. They've already got a medal, the bronze medal, just for making it this far. And as Lars said, they can't afford to play with any fear. They just need to take the initiative and go at this pair.
Great aggression here from Gabby Adcock at the net, and
Serve is over.
maybe the thing she does best.
3-4.
Look how she's rushing to the net, and a nice kill with the backhand here.
Yeah, the Chinese just slowing down Gabby Adcock's serve. Not a surprise, really. One of the weaker points of their game over the years, the Adcocks, but something that's improving all the time.
5-3.
Good cross smash from Zheng Siwei. going right over wide of Gabby Adcock.
Oh, that would have ended being short. Chris Adcock is going so much for it, going so hard. What's this? That he can't stop his motion. He has to go through with it.
Good return equally from Gabby Adcock. Catching the tape.
Serve is over. 4-7.
Big noise from the crowd, of course. The last and only British medalists at these World Championships making it through to semi-final stage.
Serve is over.
And there Siwei is a little bit lucky.
4.
In this next shot, drives the backhand cross, and I think maybe he has forgotten that Chris Adcock is a left-handed player. But
oh, that's great from Gabby in the mid-court.
Serve is over. Change it. 5-8.
Well, Lars, was that 2 low serves in a row from Gabby Adcock?
no, it was, but she's only served low today, which is a bit of a surprise.
Well, that for me is a sign of confidence for the Adcocks. If Gabby's got some confidence in her serve, then 3 lifts so far this game out the back from Chris Adcock. They can't afford to give away cheap points.
Yeah, and that despite the fact that they are playing from the slightly slower end up against the drift in the hole, so it'll be even more difficult to probably to control the lifts in the second game.
Yeah, good pickup from Zheng Siwei wide. Gabby could only play the shuttle into the net. And great pressure in the mid-court from Zheng. Well, in just 7 minutes, we're through to the mid-game interval. The Chinese ahead 11-5.
拉起来，你要么就往他正手这边，就往女的正手这边打就行了。其他方面都很好。先拍这边啊，你这边往女的老是被动的话，你让女孩子这边拎一下好了，不要紧完了以后再来找。好，没有声音就往上冲。
Just stay a bit up in the fence. 20 seconds.
It's not hurt, it's one from it.
20 seconds.
And we can only presume that the Chinese coaches, Chen and Zhang Guliang, was very happy with what they had seen up until now.
11-5. Late.
Whereas the English coach, Pete Jeffrey, I'm sure would have talked to his players about how to...
Service fault called.
That's a service fault.
Service over.
Struck above the waist.
6-12.
No, the English would have definitely talked about how to put the shuttle under the tape of the net and force the Chinese players to lift and play from a low position, especially in the front court.
Service over. 13-6.
Well, Qingchen there, such a dominant force in doubles so far in her senior career. Double world junior champion, women's doubles and mixed doubles 2015. What a rise it's been, number 4 in the world in women's doubles, and as we mentioned earlier, already through to tomorrow's women's doubles final here at the World Championships. The only player in the semi-finals that's featured in 2 events here today. She won that Junior World Championship mixed doubles title without dropping a single game the entire tournament.
Service over. 14-7.
And the same time she won the women's doubles junior world title, dropping just 1 game the entire tournament to her teammates from China in the final.
15-7.
Yeah, just a touch in the net here from Gabby Adcock, and you're not allowed to do that, and that's immediately called a fault.
Zheng Siwei challenges called out.
Well, Chris Adcock thought it was out. The line judge certainly indicated very early the shuttle was long. Challenge from the Chinese.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 8-15. Play.
Hawkeye being put to good use once more. Chen looking relaxed in defence, but not quite able to
15.
pick up the cross drive, the change of direction. A good option from Chris.
Service fault called. Service over. 16-9.
And this time it was because Chris Adcock's racket is not pointing downwards enough.
Well,
the Ross from Canada called the service fault.
Yeah, service fault call, but didn't look like it was anything wrong with that serve to me.
Service over. 10-16.
Well, England now need a good run of points to catch the Chinese. And Zheng Siwei forced to move quite far to cover the net.
And a quite courageous cross-court net shot here from Chris Adcock. Would have proven quite costly if had Chen Siwei been a little more aware of it.
Service over.
Yeah, absolutely. Gabby Adcock was ducked down low, expecting the kill in that previous shot. Service return into the net. China still with a 6-point lead. Oh, good cross net from Gabby Adcock. Zheng Siwei just finding a little energy to do a few press-ups.
Service over. 12-17.
And now they've both the Adcocks has played this or played cross net in different situations, and it was interesting. Last time we had a challenge. Both English players were running to their coaches and for advice, and that might have been the advice they got, and it has given them 2 points so far.
Thirteen, 17.
A bit of luck here from Siwei, but he's rewarded for being ready with his racket there, and even though he hits the frame, then it's still a winner.
Yeah, good anticipation. We mustn't, of course, forget Siwei talking about the quality of these two young Chinese players. He, of course, also double junior world champion, both men's doubles and mixed doubles. After that win in 2015 with Qingchen, he also claimed the men's doubles title with He Jiting in the straight games final over Joel Eep and Frederik Mortensen from Denmark. Well, more pressure in the mid-court from Siwei
20
and Qingchen.
13.
Well, Gabby Adcock with the confidence in the trick shot. Bit of deception, sending the shuttle the opposite way.
14-20.
Well, 2 game points saved.
15-20. Okay.
Chinese requesting a change of shuttle, partly to break the momentum of the English, but it's unnecessary. Siwei smash not coming back.
First game won by Zheng, Siwei, Chen, Qingchen, 21-15.
The rest of the game, yeah, because we're being proactive and we're early, and then we can get these turns in. We've moved doing 3 rallies, and we've won 3 rallies because we're up being active. Yeah, we mustn't sit and be passive. If we have to lift, we lift, but then we're really busy.
Yeah, so we play our game, but if we need to lift, we lift.
Yeah. Get right up the court and be dictating all the time. Okay? Lots of turns.
The turning was fine. The turning was good.
Absolutely.
Getting moving with.
The danger one is when we come in and we're like 50-50 and we push to him and then we go back and he just chips it in. Yeah, so take the net, let Gabby go back, yeah, get the lift and you can switch. Yeah, then you'll slice and they're sitting there in defence. Yeah? Second half was good. Alright, be positive, come out. Yeah.
So an all too familiar result so far in this match. Chris and Gabby down 21-15 to a pair they've never beaten in international competition.
But we heard Pete Jeffrey say yesterday, I think it was, that they feel, the English, that for them this is the better side, or the better end of the court. So it could be there they should find their confidence. to try to get back in this match.
Yeah, absolutely. And we noticed right at the start of the match, the toss of the coin, the Chinese won, and very quick to choose this end of the court. It looked very much as though it was something they'd pre-agreed. And yesterday there was some confusion in the quarterfinal over the toss of the coin and who'd won it. The Chinese pair were very quick to try to get that same end of the court where they started this match. Perhaps also feeling it's the better end and where they might make a good start. Oh, ambitious cross net from Chris Adcock. Well, they've got Chen, Qingchen at the back for once, trying to keep her there. Well, best rally of the match so far ends with a backhand block into the net from Chris Adcock.
Yeah, but it's not enough just keeping Qingchen in the rear court because she's such a strong ladies doubles or women's doubles player as well, and you have to from an English perspective you have to do something from the defense. You can't just keep lifting as they did here.
Well, great coverage from Zheng, Siwei. Chris Adcock so fast, you don't often see him stranded on one side of the court, unable to get anywhere near the shuttle, but great movement and anticipation from Zheng Siwei.
Yeah, and that's the aggression that the English coaches would like to see here from their players. Look the way he meets the shuttle early here, Chris Adcock.
Well, it was a great block to the net initially from Chris Adcock. Gabby doing her job. Somehow Chris left stranded. Great cross block from Zheng Siwei. Incredible attacking from the Chinese.
Yeah, and Zheng Siwei, he doesn't have the hardest smash in top badminton, but he sets himself up very good, and then he's very quick in the cross-court movement there, which puts him in a good position to make the attack on Gabby Adcock when Chris Adcock makes the cross lift.
Yeah, he smashed to the right place because his partner Qingchen so early on the next shot, and what a block. From the English. Qingchen unable to get the drive back.
3-7.
Oh, another perfect return from Qingchen.
8-3. Zheng.
little bit too high service here from Siwei, and very aggressive return from Gabby Adcock.
Good pressure from England and a good finish from Gabby. Forcing the attack onto Qingchen. Her defence cannot continue to keep up indefinitely.
5-8.
Peter Jeffrey, Graham Hurrell trying to rally their players. Yeah, well played, England. Good communication between the two. Well, you'd hope for that, husband and wife.
Zheng. 6-8. Play.
Well, it's a much better second game so far for Chris and Gabby Adcock.
Yeah, and for the first time in the match, I have the feeling that the English pair is actually getting through with their tactics, and they are on top of things. Up until now, it has only been in glimpses.
Well, great smash from Zheng across the body of Gabby Adcock once more.
Service over. 9-7.
Slice drop shot from Zheng Siwei takes all the pace off the shuttle. Gabby left stranded. What a variation.
10-7.
Yeah, and the great variety of attacking shots rather than the power makes the difference from the Chinese male player here, Zheng Siwei.
Oh, great return of serve.
Service over.
Well, belief in the England camp.
8-10.
Forced just far enough past Qingchen and just wide enough for Zheng Siwei. Instincts from Gabby, but not quite able to get the shuttle over the net. It's the Chinese who lead once more in the break, 11-8.
是那个女的发完球以后，她第三拍拿到球了，拿到球我们应付的时候，阿德哥哥他先切下来，接下来所以我们所以说是他他只有没有办法，所以说还是在前半场这边还是非常重要，打完以后前半场。
Absolute power, really go for it. Yeah? You're turning this match
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Chris. 11-8. Play.
Well, that interval not helping Gabby Adcock. Left a little short on the return of serve. Oh, great cross block.
Go.
And Chris's net shot, he allowed Qingchen to get her racket to the shuttle, but unable to control it back over the net.
12. That's okay.
Yeah, but what's important is that Chris Adcock dares to challenge her, dares to play the front court, and then he's following up, and that could be the reason why Qingchen makes the mistake and hits the net.
Oh, great punch clear and a great net shot from Gabby Adcock. And it's long, well played. English, a challenge from Chen.
Out.
Well, I'm not sure we've seen a challenge yet this entire match. That's actually been correct. They seem to be just challenging for the sake of it, because that was out. That was out all day long.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 10-12. Play. That's okay. Zheng, stop doing it.
Well, you heard from the umpire. Bert van Horenbeek.
13-10.
Chen asking to change the shuttle at the start of that previous rally, and umpire warning that she should stop asking because it's simply a tactic and there's nothing wrong with the shuttle.
$14-10. Serve is over. 11-14.
Well, with the Adcocks with absolutely nothing to lose, they can afford to give this everything, no fear. Don't hold anything back. And it's great to see them playing with confidence. They're getting down, they're still down in the second. But the crowd fully behind this British pair.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that the English pair, in order to keep the confidence and not to give too much confidence to their opponents, then they need to get in contact with the Chinese quite quickly now, because otherwise I think that the Chinese will be too confident and they will finish it off.
Oh, Gabby with the miss on the backhand. Chris, the rally before, the easy push in the mid-court.
16-12.
Just too excited. Big space. Zheng Siwei spots it and fills the gap quickly. Big smashes from Qingchen as well. Great defense. Yeah, well played, Gabby. Big space again. Much better rally from the English.
Yeah, and a very important rally that could maybe start the comeback for the English pair. And again, it's the cross net that makes the difference.
Thank you. Zheng. Chen. Quickly.
Oh, the net cord.
Serve is over.
Yeah, it's lovely we get this shot because like in the last rally where there was another shot hitting the net cord and Qingchen just keeps her calm and decides to make another shot than the one she had expected she needed. And that's amazing skills that you can do this.
Great shout from Chris Adcock. The serve from Qingchen short.
14-17.
Oh, Adcock again taking on Chen at the net. Qingchen working so hard. A slower drop from Chris. Variation, he's looking confident once more.
Yeah, two very good soft variations there from Chris Adcock.
Great cross smash, Zheng, Siwei across the body.
Serve is over, 18-15.
Great return from Gabrielle Adcock, found the backhand corner.
Serve is over. 16-18.
Well, big high lift again from Gabrielle Adcock. Good cross block, but Chris can't back his partner up.
Serve is over. Chris. 19-16.
Yeah, and again, Gabby Adcock tries to turn the shuttle, play the cross court, but this time it was too high.
Yeah, confident lead, watched it all the way.
Yeah, and again he's got success with the soft attack, playing the drop shot instead of his smash.
19.
Oh, the Adcocks have got a chance in this match if they can take them to 3. I know that sounds obvious. What I mean is the Chinese would be a little fearful if it went to a third. I don't think they'd start the third game as confidently as they started the match. Chris Adcock serving 18-19. He's gone wide, Chris.
Called in.
What are you doing?
19-all. Thing.
Well, I think the
Called
umpires...
That's too late. No. Too late.
Oh my God. Umpires called it in.
No.
But they don't realize it until now, the Chinese.
Come here.
And it's...
Well, that serve was wide, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was clearly wide.
Here.
Clearly wide.
Come here. Come here. Come here. They called in. You didn't challenge. You didn't challenge. Shuttle to the other side.
But the Chinese clearly didn't realize initially that the call was...
You pulled out. All right. Sorry. No.
Okay, that's
Chris.
good. That's good.
Chris, come here. He confirmed that he called out. He didn't say it, but he did his check down. No. All right. No.
Well, good umpiring in the end.
Serve is over.
Bert van Horenbeek realising he'd made a mistake. Surely the call was out. Perhaps we'll get a replay of that point. I'm not sure, but
the thing is, he called
but
it
luckily
out,
the
but he
umpire
didn't make the
asked
noise. He just
the
made
line
signal.
judge involved, and he clearly signaled that
Serve is over.
the call was out.
20.
And of course the point should go to the Chinese players.
well, we'll talk more about that point in a moment. In the meantime, it's match point. Zheng and Chen of China. 2 net cords from the English. Big smash from Chris Adcock. He might have just saved their chances of making this third game.
Serve is over. 19-20.
Well, Gabby Adcock with the serve, flick serve high to Chen. Into the body, Chris Adcock's done it. And for the first time since very early in this third game, the Adcocks of England have drawn level.
All right.
And Siwei doesn't look calm at all.
Good return of serve, Zheng, Siwei, his partner Chen followed up well straight down at Gabby Adcock.
Serve is over. 21-20.
Match point number 2. Huge amount of tension, and that's just in the commentary box. Good technique, Zheng Siwei, the backhand drives. Defence standing up so far. And he's done it again, Chris Adcock.
Amazing speed in this rally. Great entertainment.
Well, the English coaching staff
Serve is over.
need to calm down. The Adcocks need to calm down. I need to calm down. Gold and silver medal opportunity at stake. Chris Adcock's serve is punished by Qingchen.
Serve is over. 22-21.
Match point number 3. Zheng with the serve. It's called out. Gabby Adcock the lift. It's called out. Heartbreak for the English pair. They were so close. What a comeback in that second game.
Match won by Zheng Siwei, Chen, Qingchen, 21-15, 23-21.
Well, so many of the crowd here in Glasgow on their feet. The last British hopes in the tournament, Chris and Gabby Adcock. They were so close to coming back in the second. It wasn't to be. Well, a fully deserved win. Zheng Siwei and Qingchen. Chen makes 2 finals here at the World Championships, through in women's doubles, now through in mixed doubles with Zheng Siwei. The Adcocks go home with a bronze medal. What a final, what excitement for this Scottish crowd. Well, Zheng and Chen will be optimistic Ahmed and Natsir through from Indonesia into the mixed doubles final. Natsir carrying a slight knee injury. We could see that in the semi-final earlier today. But what a match. Well, let's take a look at some of the best action from that mixed doubles. Well, semi-finals day here at the BWF World Championships, sponsored by Total. We're at the Emirates Arena in Glasgow. This arena originally built for the purpose of the 2014 Commonwealth Games, and now being used to host one of the most prestigious events in badminton, the World Championships. We've got men's doubles action for you, an all-Chinese affair. This one could go down to the wire. Chai Biao and Hong Wei, the number 6 seeds, take on their teammates Liu Cheng and Zhang Nan, the number 8 seeds. Well, you can see the draw here in the men's doubles. Asan and Saputro from Indonesia making it through already to tomorrow's final. And well, tension last night in the men's doubles, the quarter-finals. It could so easily have been Denmark versus Indonesia in this semi-final. Both of these two pairs were match point down 2019 in the third.